Hello YouTube and the tribes of the horror realm. Um, we're back Monday evening. Hopefully I look less like a Bond villain.
I'm so tired.
We're doing a quick installment for the AOAM Alphabet of Awesome Movies 2, the Dictionary Edition. And the infamous L. Will had letter C, and he chose the word cemetery. So there's a lot of romantic comedies that have cemeteries in them to choose from, so we decided to go a little different and reach for something like a horror film that would have a cemetery.
How hard that is.
But there's so many good ones. Teresa and I chose two each, a classic and a modern classic. So first off, my classic film, of course, if you have a creature built of dead bodies, you got to get them somewhere. The original Frankenstein. Just a great scene in the beginning where Dr. Frankenstein and Fritz go to the graveside of the murderer and exhume his body. It's just a really gothic classic scene. So definitely up there. If anyone has spent time watching our videos, you know that we're huge classic horror fans, and this is one of those head-of-the-class films. Sweetie, what do you got?
Body Snatcher. I actually use this for my letter B in my alphabet of the damned. It's a real good movie. A lot of it, of course, Boris Karloff, who played Boris Karloff was in the movie, and his name was...
What? The Body Snatcher?
Yeah.
What was his name? It was Gray.
Gray.
Mr. Gray. Captain Gray.
Yeah. He would go into the graveyard and dig up bodies so he could take it to Dr.
Oh man.
McFarlane. Sorry.
Toddy.
Bad with the names here.
Now you have me remembering the names.
Yeah, and he would bring the bodies to Dr. Farland so he could use them in his school of medical school.
There you go.
And Dr. McFarland was in on it. So there you go with the cemetery.
And again, one of Boris Karloff's finest performances.
He was very good in this. If you haven't seen it, it's a good movie to sit down and actually look at.
And what's your modern classic?
Pet Sematary by Stephen King. Can't go wrong with this movie. I especially like the cat, Church, in it. He's so cute. But basically, it talks about a pet cemetery that is behind the Indian cemetery that they show. And they just say, if you bury things in that pet cemetery, they come back. No, you cannot bury humans.
No, you can't bury anything in the Indian cemetery. That's behind the pet cemetery.
Oh, you can't bury anything in the Indian cemetery, which is behind the pet cemetery, because they will come back evil.
The soil is bad. The wind is bad, is what they say.
They come back evil.
They come back not right.
Yeah.
Like your sister.
But they buried Church in the Indian? In the pet?
Correct.
Oh, because they want Church back?
Yes.
He's so cute, though. Sorry.
My classic, Della Morte, Della More. I often find this movie probably the prettiest zombie film ever filmed. is just a very stylized look to the whole film, and just overall just an excellent film. Particularly, I'm a really big fan of ossuaries, so just to see the ossuary that they had in here. I mean, granted, it's nothing like the ones in Europe and in Portugal and such, but just a really, really strong film. I don't think it has wide enough recognition. You know, there's a lot of people that understand a lot of modern classics, and they love their Freddys and Jasons and Return of the Living Dead and such. And there's good reasons for that. But you know, you talk to people about those type of films, and if you bring up De la Morte de la More, or more commonly the U.S. title, The Cemetery Man, they have no idea what you're talking about, and it's a shame because Michel Sauvé, he did a fantastic job with this movie. So this one, my choice was the letter C. That's about it. We did 4 of them. Also, Tattoo Doorman, hats off to your pick, which he did, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is one of my all-time favorite cemetery scenes. The music is fantastic in that one. We had the music from that playing at our wedding during dinner, Ecstasy of Gold.
Yep.
So that's a classic, but we're not going to step on his toes. Man has good taste. So those are the films. We're going to see you in another week with letter D. Till then, bye-bye.